when you owe others money, this does not by default mean that you have borrowed money from them. You might owe other people money without borrowing from them. Take, for example, business owners. If you have a company, corporation, and you have employees, toward the end of the month, you owe your employees their salary. You owe them their salary, despite the fact that you did not borrow money from them, but you have to pay them their salary. That is technically called a debt and not a loan. However, both debt and loan have a kind of similarity, because if you owe others, as I said in the beginning, if you owe others, it might be because of a loan, okay, that you have borrowed from them, or otherwise might be because of a debt. That is way different than a loan. When it comes to the application of the rules of riba, both loan and debt actually have the same rule, with very, very few exceptions. If you have utilities, for example, toward the end of the month, you owe the utility company $150 for the light, or $50 for the water, or $200 for the cell phone, whatever the utility might be. The fact that you owe the utility company $200 does not necessarily mean that you have borrowed money from that company. You utilize their service, okay, for 1 month, and thus you owe them, the outstanding balance toward the end of the month. Now, when it comes to fiqh here, okay, in most of the cases, the rules that apply to a debt apply to a loan. However, loan and debt cannot be used interchangeably all the time. So every loan falls under a debt, but not otherwise. But not every form of a debt is necessarily a loan. Why I'm raising this issue here? Because as we go, we will know for a fact that even if you owe others certain amount of money, you still, the rules of riba are applied, so you need to be careful.